What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're ready for a banging video. As in this video specifically, I'm going to break down a client attraction strategy that you can use to implement in your business right now and no longer have to rely on word of mouth or referrals, okay? Too many entrepreneurs and business owners are relying on word of mouth and referrals, and we're trying to dead that, especially if you're trying to grow and scale your business. So make sure you pay attention. I'm going to go by step by step by step, and I'll see you in the video. Let's go. All right, y'all. So look, I am going to break down the Own Your Audience system flywheel. And it's this exact system that's going to help you no longer have to worry about relying on word of mouth and referrals. So I'm just going to go through the entire thing. There's 4 steps, and I just want to make sure that you fully understand how to navigate this. So let's start with number 1. So a great source for you to generate brand awareness is through podcasting, right? Podcasting is amazing because you can literally go on podcast platforms that are specifically tailored for your audience. And I'm going to let you know how this actually would break down into more brand awareness, right? So, and attracting clients. Okay, so number 1, right? Outbound podcast. So once you actually do a podcast and hopefully after you flame that stage, you give a call to action. That call to action should be through a keyword. That keyword should allow you to collect data, right? So you collect the data with each episode, but on top of that, you're breaking down that content into 2 types of content, right? You got the long form content, which is the podcast, and then you have the short form user generated content right over here too. Well, actually, this should say short form. I got it both saying long form, so just pretend this one says short form. So you got long form content and short form content, right? Now, you're either going to edit the content yourself or you're going to send it to your team of editors. You're going to review all the content and get that content prepared to post. This is a great way for you to repurpose the content on the podcast, but actually you got the podcast generating call to actions that should be going into your data collection. And then also your short form pieces of content, right? From that same podcast, your IG Reels, YouTube Shorts, long form YouTube content, and then TikTok, right? All of these should be breaking down pieces of the podcast, but it should also have call to actions. Now, the podcast call to actions, and then a short form user generated content call to actions, right? Post anywhere between 1 to 3 times a day from the short form. Once you have these call to actions, then that call to action should automatically send people to your Facebook group right here, right? We'll talk about that in a second, but everything should be going here because you're going to collect the data, right? So let's move on to number 2, and then I'm going to circle back and talk about that Facebook group. Now, number 2 is your outbound YouTube and short form user generated content. And how this is going to work is regardless of what category that you're in, you should be creating content. And if you don't know what to post, these are some options on where to go to find out where to post, right? Quora, TikTok, viral, search, youtube.com, and then also Google Trends. These are great places to go. Answerthepublic.com is also a great place to go. So you're going to go here, you're going to search a topic. It's going to tell you exactly what your core audience is searching for in relation to your topic, right? Once you have this information, that's going to be your context. Now you know exactly what type of content to create, right? Because you're going to create content. You're going to answer all the questions that your core audience is searching for, right? Make videos to that point. Now you're going to distribute those videos, right? The subject matter of those videos, you're going to be teaching on that information, informing on that information, sharing all the information, or entertaining. There should be no holding back with what you give, because what's going to happen is this is going to allow you to be edified by your knowledge. It's going to allow you to display your expertise. And it's also going to allow you to grow more with your potential prospects, because they're going to be spending time with you as you break multiple things down within the context, right? So you're going to be teaching, informing, sharing, and entertaining on exactly what they are searching for, right? Which is your high value content. Now, similar to number 1, again, that content is going to be broken down to long form and then short form. So YouTube over here, and then short form over here. So TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and LinkedIn, or wherever you're going to post the content, right? Long form, short form. Again, you're editing and reviewing, or you have a team of editors and you guys are going to review. You're going to break that content down into 1 to 3 posts per day or more. And again, IG Reels, YouTube Shorts, YouTube, and TikTok. Everything has a call to action. It could be a sale, which is obviously going to be a direct call to action to make a purchase, or it could be join your group, or DM me XYZ or click the link in your bio, which are not direct selling call to action, but they're value-driven call to actions. Now, all these call to actions, again, just like outbound one is going to send people to the group, right? So now you got two things going on: outbound to bring inbound traffic to get people in the group. So why do you want to have them in the group? Well, you should be growing a free group, because in this free group, what's going to happen, if you guys are familiar with Facebook group, in this free group, right, you're going to have 3 qualifying questions. So the group is going to be private, and you're going to have 3 qualifying questions that's going to ask them to say, hey, is this a group that you want to be in? It's about XYZ. XYZ is going to be whatever category or subject, is your expertise. Number 2 is making sure that they're giving you an email. So you're going to require that they give you an email to confirm that they want to be in the group, right? So you capture data. And then the third question is basically making sure they agree to receiving email content from you, which is going to nurture them on the back end, right? Now, once they do that, they're in your group. So now you own them, you control them, right? You control the flow of information to them, right? You got their email. So now you can nurture them on the back end. And you should put what I like to call a customer service specialist, right? Or a DM setter. This DM setter should be automatically hitting up the people that join your list within a 12 to 24-hour period. Hopefully you could do it in an hour, but it just all depends how your business is set up, right? But you definitely want to do it within a 12 or 24-hour period, but as fast as you can specifically, right? Now, what you're going to be asking is, hey, welcome to the group. Would you like to get on a call with Brendan or yourself to learn more about how we can help you directly? Now, there will be a very small percentage of people that are going to be ready right now to get on a call with you, which is going to allow you to sell more of your high ticket, your mid ticket, your low ticket, or whatever you're going to be selling, right, directly because they joined the group. Now, this setter or customer service specialist is going to create that within the group. But don't fret. The majority of the people are not going to want to get on a call right away, but they're going to join the group. Now, in the group, what you're going to do is you're going to provide weekly live sessions in your group. I call it like blitz coaching, 20 or 30 minutes plus some Q&A, giving them some value, nurturing them in real time. And then you're going to have a call to action. This is going to allow you to display your expertise every single week. And as you have inbound coming in, right, from the 2 places so far, you're going to convert more and more. Now you have a chance to get people on the phone, and you have a chance to warm up people in your community, and that community is growing. So hopefully you're following me, right? So every week you're going to designate one day here, 20 to 40 minutes, going crazy, giving the value, and then also giving a direct call to action for people that want to get on a call with you after you display your expertise, right? Now, again, everyone that comes in the group, they're going to get offered a chance to get on the phone right now. And those that are not ready to get on the phone, they're just going to go in a group, but you're going to be giving a group value. And I would say 1 to 3 pieces of content, one being that value session, a blitz session, and the other 1 or 2 pieces just being some value. It could be a YouTube video that's pre-recorded or just like some static content, whatever the case may be, right? So you're following me. Hopefully you're following me there. Now let's scale this back. So I just showed you, right? So as you get them to join a group, you get their email. So now you're collecting the emails. You're sending out that email sequence. So now you're hitting them on the front end and on the back end, and they can still get access to your YouTube content and your short form user generated content. So now you got the short form going crazy, your YouTube going crazy. They're in your group, you own their data, and they got the email. So now you're touching them every day, right? At least 4 times. So let's carry on. So another way to get people into your ecosystem is outbound paid marketing. And this is how it works. You can do paid ads, right? So that's YouTube ads, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, obviously, right? You can break this down into the ads that you want to do that are paid. Shadow pages is another great way for you to get almost instant engagement as long as the content is good and you can test it out on your page. We'll talk about this in another video. Right now, the paid and the shadow should go to a lead generation funnel, which is right here. You have your main offer in there. So again, high ticket, mid ticket, community, or whatever you're selling. You got your questions, and this should be in a VSL, XYZ, are you running the business or whatever value you're going to give? Are you interested in an XYZ solution, right? You just input your specialty there. And again, this is probably in a VSL situation, right? Now, once they come into there, the data should be collected in your CRM or Google Sheet, right? You got your thank you video on the back end. And what happens? They're joining the group, right? And again, you guys know the vibes. Once they're in the group, right? You got your customer service specialist or your DM setter hitting them up right away, right? They get offered to get on the call. So that means you can convert more immediately. Your counter's getting filled up, or to just go into your community. Go into your Facebook group, and what's going to happen? Blitz coaching every single week, providing value, live value every single week. You're going to be edified to them. They're going to know, like, and trust you a little bit faster, and you can convert more every single week, right? So that's outbound number 3. Now, outbound number 4, it gets really spicy right here. This is one of my favorites. So you can do this, or you can hire someone to do this for you to amplify and duplicate your efforts. So outbound number 4, Instagram DM outreach, right? So you're going to research your ideal client avatar. So who are your ideal people that you want to serve? So you can do the research on that. Now, you can either do the outreach yourself, and or you can hire a DM setter, right? 1, 2, or 3. Now, you can reach out to about 100 people on Instagram before they shut you down for 24 hours. So if you hire some people, you could duplicate your efforts here. So let's just presume we got 3 setters, right? Let's say it's you and 2 more. So you reaching out to 100, DM setter number 2 is reaching out to 100, DM setter number 3 is reaching out to 100. So you're setting appointments, right? You're giving them value. You asking if they need help with X, Y, and Z. You are starting the conversation, right? These are really just conversation starters, and you're just taking them along the customer journey, right? You basically want to provide value here. You have a lot of value to provide because you have been making YouTube videos on the various subject that your client avatar, your ideal client avatar, is searching. So when they ask you questions, you can simply just send them a link to your answer that you already recorded on YouTube that's already racking up views and comments, and you already answered this question. So you can send that link directly to them. That's going to be more value. Ultimately, you're going to set the appointments, right? There you go, send your value video. All right, so let's get back into it. So you send your value video, and what's going to happen, right? You're either going to book a call right away, or from there, they're going to go to the Facebook group, right? And you guys already know what the vibes is. You already know that sequence of events, what's there in the Facebook group, right? So that's happening. Or you just book a call directly, right? And regardless of how that call goes, you get them into the group anyway. So you're either going to close the deal right here or send them back to the group. And then you're going to close the deal either on the call the next week or the week after, right? So now they're inundated with short form content. TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and all of that. Long form on YouTube, your podcast, DM outreach, emails is going crazy. So you're able to convert more deals and warm up the clients. So let's take a little deeper look, right? So this is what actually happens once you run this system, right? So check this out. So you got your sales, right? So you got your growth team, which is what we can help you with, or you can literally do this on your own. And then you have your setters right here. So we use those 3 people as examples. So after 90 days of your DM setters outreach, and this is if you only had 3 people, right? You got about 27,000 potential prospects. That's 100 people being reached out every single day for 90 days, right? It comes out to about 27,000. So if you get anywhere between 20 to 30 people out of the 300 that you're reaching to, that you're able to put on appointments, that breaks down to 2,250 warm leads, right? Now you're going to offer them value. So now it's about 1,800 of them going to join your group. That's probably like a 78% conversion rate of them just getting into your free group. So some you're closing and some just going to the group, or all of them for the most part within that is going to go to the group, right? Got about 1,800. This is after 90 days. So after 180 days, right? The same 3 people are working. That's 54 potential prospects that you reached out to, right? Now you got about 4,500 of those are warm leads. Your group just grew to about 3,600 members. And you own this audience, like you're controlling them inside the group. After about a year of activity for just the 3 people, you got about 108 prospects right here, right? 9,000 of them you've been talking to and are warm. Now 7,200 is your group size at this point. Now, if 1% of that 7,200 convert, that's 72 closes. Now, if you got a high ticket offer of 5,000 on the low, right? Because that's like low high ticket, that's $360,000 that you just generated from this activity. Plus you got all this other outbound that's happening in real time. This is just on the outreach side. And then you still got another 7,128 people that may have not bought. So let's presume based on your value ladder of the products you have offered, each person in that group is worth about $1,000. That means that 7,128 people that you own, the lifetime value of that group is about $7 million of potential business. because you are controlling the flow of information inside of that community. You have all their emails. You're showing up weekly and you're emailing them on the back end. Plus, you're hitting them with the YouTube content, your short form user generated content, your podcast. This is a great system for you to do business. Now, again, you guys on the macro can put this system together on your own, right? Or you can work with my team to help you put this system together inside your business, right? So if you do it on your own, you may be missing workflows, you may be missing automation, there may be some things that you're missing. You work with us and we can help get all of that set up for you, plus get you on podcasts so you can build that brand awareness all in real time. So if you use these outbound strategies, right, in lieu of just word of mouth and referrals, you will start to be growing your business rapidly and you're going to be doing way more sales, especially with outbound number 2, paying attention to specifically what your audience is searching for in reference to your business category, right here. You can't lose because you're going to be answering the questions that they're searching for in real time. You have a video for literally everything that they are asking. You are no doubt the expert, the specialist. You are the one that is the no-brainer choice, right, in your marketplace when you do this method. So again, this is your own your audience system flywheel, our system strategy that I just shared with you. I broke literally every single thing down step by step by step. If you want to work with us, all you need to do is click that link below, right? Fill out the application, see if we're a good fit, and we can go from there. But if not, like I said, use this system and just implement it on your own. I'm giving you the sauce right here. Share this out with more people. And like I said, I just want you to not have to rely on word of mouth and not have to rely on referrals to grow your business. All right. I appreciate you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.
And podcasters, how would you like to make 5 or 6 figures with your podcast? Did you know that most podcasters do not make any revenue? It's because they think they need brand deals, sponsorships, and a large audience to monetize your show. But what if I told you, you don't need none of that? Just a simple 4-step framework to position your show to be monetized. And I can give it again completely for free. All you need to do is head over to podcast2profits.live and I'll see you in this exclusive training. I'm gonna give you all the game. What are you waiting for? Head over to the training, let's go.